So, Twisted Glass Podcast.
This is Twisted Glass Productions.
This is the first episode of the Twisted Glass Podcast. My name is John.
My name's Howie.
It's Austin.
And we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves a little bit here. I, myself, am a self-proclaimed metalhead that likes different types of things, from horror movies to comedies to music, in all aspects. Mostly metal, some hip-hop. Other fun things that I like to do. This isn't like a dating profile, is it, guys? It's
It
not
could
like
be.
what we're
You
gonna
could
do.
use it as one later on in life.
I like
Okay.
penguins.
She likes penguins.
She likes penguins.
Podcasts are fun, just like we want to make what we enjoy, and that's what we hope to do with this whole thing. It'll be from anything, I believe, from movies to music to our own individual passions in general, and it'll be a weekly thing. Every Friday or Saturday, we'll meet up and get everything going, and have it uploaded to one of the various channels that we have. That's me. Go.
So much about yourself.
Okay, go.
Alright.
Go.
Where's dating profile?
Go.
Where am I going?
Your turn.
Nah. Fuck that.
Left is law.
Nah, we're going this way. This is my left.
So I'm Howie.
Oh, and there's Daniel over there.
And there's Daniel.
Nope.
There's Demiles.
Miles.
He's gonna
Who's
isolate-
this is
he's
a
gonna
lie. This
isolate
relationship
his
is a lie. You
voice
just said
only and
Miles,
just cut it out.
and I just
Miles.
thought of lesbians.
Oh,
Let's
let's
be
be
honest.
honest. Well,
Like a Spanish lesbian.
Hey.
a Spanish.
Miles.
Miles.
I'm not
So
lesbian.
you're a Spanish lesbian.
Totally
like
not
penguins.
lesbian. I do like penguins.
So I am also a part owner of a music recording studio, Music Matters. I'm
Already
a
name dropping.
hobbyist. I have to. I'm a hobbyist, so I get into
Shameless
a lot
plug.
of different hobbies: photography, gardening, painting, drawing,
You fucking 90?
weird shit. Yeah, dude.
Underwater basket weaving.
Dude, that would be a sport. I cannot hold
That's
my
not a
breath
sport.
underwater. It could be.
It is a fucking sport.
You either do it or you die.
All right.
Fastest underwater basket weaver in the world. She gets it done in 3.5 seconds.
So
It's a
fuck
small
off.
shitty basket. Go ahead, Austin.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
fuck me.
So fuck off.
So fuck Austin.
Yeah, that's the concept of this.
That's the name of the podcast right there.
Automatic demonetization.
I mean, Spotify won't demonetize curse words.
Sure. Wait, are you done with your part?
Yeah, might as well be.
Did you just pet the mic?
I did.
So that's gonna be in our thing.
Yep, it is.
You fucking child.
A little bit.
I'm Austin, and yeah, I like musics, animes, video games, all that good stuff. Random scary shit. It's gonna be another topic I would like to talk about. So this is gonna be a variety show, if you couldn't tell. And yeah, man.
Okay. And then there's Miles over there at the desk.
I'm nothing.
I'm nothing to
He
know.
owns $1 of this company.
One sink he paid for the taxes.
It's an important dollar. It's an important dollar.
So
For-
he
I didn't pay enough to say a full.
God damn it. That reminds me of a really shitty joke I heard. I think it was on TV. Pretty sure it was on TV. It was like, what's the difference between a bad and a good joke timing?
What?
That's the joke.
No.
What's the difference between a good and bad joke timing?
Oh. That's a bad joke.
It's a very bad joke.
That reminds me of He Who Shall Not Be Named.
That was the Rooster Teeth podcast. That's what that was. That was Bernie.
Oh.
A shitty joke.
Rooster Teeth. That's what we aspire to be. Like
Say Brewster.
Rooster
Rooster
Teeth.
Teeth.
Like Rooster. They wanted to name their... What did they want to name it? They wanted to name it Cockbite or some shit.
They wanted to name it Cockbite, but they couldn't really do that, so they settled on Rooster and Teeth.
Because, get it? Rooster Teeth. Rooster. Rooster equals teeth.
People equal
Cockbite?
shit.
Yeah, Cockbite.
Cockbite?
Like, yeah.
Cockbite?
That's an audio spike.
That is, and
Right
I'm
there
sorry, I
on the
didn't
Oh,
mean
screen.
no, it'll be funny.
That's beautiful.
So, what happened in your week? Anybody?
I saw a bitch with the worst resting face of my entire fucking life.
Ew, don't make him do
Resting face?
Yeah, like her resting face, like there's like resting bitch face,
Okay.
resting like trauma face.
Okay.
This bitch looked like this.
Oh, she looks like she is possessed. Just normally.
Yeah, I was just walking around
Just
normally
As
by herself, and I wanted to hit her with a shovel.
I don't believe in resting face.
That's
You don't believe in resting face?
best reaction.
When you're
I've
not
seen.
making an
Your mind
expression.
is always working.
Technically.
So it's not like a resting face. You have a face for everything.
Yeah, a
You
face
don't
for
you're
not
resting.
talking.
walking through Walmart resting.
Listen.
There's
That is the
trashiness all
term.
over Walmart.
What's your normal face though? I mean, if
Who says you have one?
like when you're not
I mean,
doing
yeah,
anything.
when you're not making any.
When someone sees you and they're like, that guy's not
Maybe
approachable.
like a sleeping face.
No.
Well, that's
But even then, what if you're dreaming and you're making different
What's the
faces?
face you make when you like stare out into like when you
But
just
that's your
zone out?
thinking face.
Not
what
always.
if
You're
you're
not
blank?
always thinking.
What if you're like,
Are you thinking when you zone out?
No, that's your zone out face.
That's
your
what I-
resting face.
That's
You're
what
not
I
resting.
said.
Ah!
But yeah, because you could be walking through the store like, and you're just.
I don't know. My dollar's up.
I don't know, my dollars. You're gonna say something else in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's when the dollar replenishes.
Yeah, he just one more is made. Throw another $1 at him, and
Exactly.
we'll be able to do that.
You put your hair up. Why'd you do that?
Can I throw
It's kind of
$1 in quarters?
Sure.
Pennies.
He's your dude.
Pennies?
I don't give a
Yeah,
shit.
that's 100. That's
Whatever-
all you. Whatever happens after and the doors are closed, we have
Whatever
no say.
domestics y'all do is on you. I don't.
No,
I
you
don't
guys
care.
have to be here because we're throwing dollars.
No, because then we're
Right.
Can't have-
witnesses.
I can't be
Dollar
a
coin?
witness to a domestic.
It's not a domestic.
You're a domestic.
He's not really hurt.
He just used 50
He's
cents.
fine.
That's the exact thing somebody who abuses somebody would say.
No.
That is what an abuser says, and I'm sorry.
He's fine.
No, he or she is good. They, if you want to be politically correct.
Who wants to do that? That's not fun.
None of us. Hopefully, none of us.
No, we're gonna get those people. Fuck them.
Yep.
Fuck them. I'm gonna take this time right now
But fuck
just to
'em.
say fuck you, then never,
Never say it
and
again.
then never comment on those fucks again.
Who are those fucks, Austin?
Just the fucks that are gonna be like, hey, you guys are pieces of shit for thinking the way you do. Those fucks.
Oh, where they get their feelings hurt all the time.
Yeah.
See, I don't like that.
Those are the
don't like-
entertaining ones, though.
They are entertaining.
The
when
ones
piss
that you
them
watch on the videos, because if you were really there in person, it would just aggravate the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they wouldn't say shit.
off. No, or I'm the person who'll stand back quietly in a open world interaction where that shit would happen, and then I'd be like, I'm just gonna stay quiet and watch how this whole thing unfolds. And then another person goes, why didn't you stop it? And it's like, well, that's not my problem. Fuck them.
See, that's what happened in Spider-Man, and his uncle died.
yeah,
That's fictional.
it's not my problem.
They're all fictional.
Hands up.
Hands up.
Death.
Death in the family.
Death before dishonor. Fuck it.
You dishonor your family. You
I just-
dishonor your cow.
I just realized in like Spider-Man: Homecoming, they never mentioned Uncle Ben.
Because
once.
he was dead, and they didn't want to mention it again.
I know. I'm just saying there was no.
We've
mention
already
of it.
been through it
Yeah,
once.
they've already
You
gone
don't have to go
it.
through it. I'm just saying there was never like any part of like when your uncle was alive. Nothing.
Him-
He was not mentioned whatsoever at
Him
all.
doing this,
Right.
the good stuff for Spider-Man is the reason, is like Ben's death. So
Ben's
they don't
death,
have
yeah.
to actually like re-emphasize it because they didn't do like.
I'm not saying you have to re-emphasize it, man. But I'm just saying there wasn't even pictures.
They
in the
didn't
house
mention him.
with the dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I
he
miss
just
you,
didn't
Uncle
exist.
Ben.
Can we stop doing what are they called?
Origin stories.
Origin stories of these superheroes of Spider-Man. That's what one.
We
tweet
do
said.
not speak of those who we do not speak of.
Yeah,
Yes, sure.
they're dead. They're gone.
Uncle Ben, you are one of those people.
Because like I mean in the one with the one dude.
Okay.
Andrew Garfield? Is that his
Yes.
name? Yeah. The last one. The last fucking 1 and 2 that they did, and then they were supposed to do a third, and then he was like, fuck this, I'm done.
Yeah.
Or they fired
Yeah,
him.
he was like, "Fuck Sony."
Yeah.
And Sony was like, "All right, you're fired."
And then they couldn't do another movie.
Yep.
They did a deleted scene where he was standing at his uncle's grave for some shit,
Mm.
and then his dad shows up.
Yeah.
And then it was like, that's really shitty acting and really shitty, like, ending to a movie.
I forgot about
So,
that.
like,
scene.
no. And then that all happened. But there was a tweet that was pretty funny. It was like, "Can we stop making origin stories of Spider-Man? Because I'm really sick of getting shot." And it was Uncle Ben sending out the tweet.
Jeez.
Thought that was pretty funny. We also have a Twitter.
Oh
That
yeah.
we're gonna. Social media is a thing.
We have a Twitter, we have a Facebook, we have an
You spelled
Instagram.
Instagram.
You spelled twist. You just put Twist Glass Productions instead of Twisted Glass Productions.
You know, in all honesty,
which
I
one?
believe that.
On the Facebook one.
On the Facebook one?
Yeah, the
I
Insta,
have not noticed.
the gram, the tweets.
I did just
they're
put
both,
twist.
They're both right.
How dare you?
I'm whatever.
You're
See?
whatever.
This is your company, you don't know how to spell it?
You didn't remember it earlier.
I don't give a shit, we're bringing this full circle. Alright?
We're all to
I'm
blame.
not the only one that fucked up.
What am
You guys gonna upgrade to the Pixel 3? That was a big thing that you guys were talking about. Technology.
yeah.
What? Did you just mumble nothings?
That's gonna be her first single on her mumble rap record.
Cut it out. I'll make it into a beat.
Ooh,
I think you could do that.
you could make money.
Yeah. That's happening. Not really.
You see someone get tackled.
Was that before or
fucking-
after Tracy Morgan went stupid?
Before he got in a car accident,
Yeah.
which caused him to have brain damage,
Yes.
which he got back all
Yes.
the functionality of his brain
Yes.
before.
That was before?
Yes,
Okay. Was he still doing 30 Rock when that happened?
I think so.
Yeah.
He left 30 Rock, I think, when it happened. And then he went and did rehab like this whole entire time. Like fucking physical rehabilitation because he couldn't do shit with his brain and his body. And it was really crazy because he did a stand-up after he was all pretty much 99% fixed.
Yeah.
And then during the wreck and everything, I guess they had a kid and his kid was learning how to walk. And he was like, we're going to learn how to walk together.
Huh.
Him and his kid. Because he couldn't remember how to do that shit.
That's a bonding experience.
That's inspiring.
Yep.
He still kind of walks retarded, but...
I feel like
It's
I
really
can
cool.
learn how to walk all over again.
Could you?
Yeah.
Could you learn how to walk all over
Maybe you'd
again?
walk
Would
better.
that be the story that
Maybe
we
I
get inspiration?
would.
Maybe that's what you need is just a hard reset so you can learn how to walk better.
Yeah, I trip a lot.
Are you...
I hurt myself a lot.
Okay. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
right there with you. I get it. I got fucked up body syndrome.
I got fucked up body.
I got fucked up body syndrome. That's what it is.
You're just old, man.
I'm not that old.
You're breaking down. You're taking a nap every day after work.
Yeah, when you had... No, we're not going to get... No.
But
I
you get
mean,
there at
here's-
7?
6.
6?
Yeah, I get up at 5 every
Oh, you
morning.
request. Okay. Yeah.
Now I'm going to change my...
Yeah.
My schedule is going to be at 7 a.m. Which is going to be fantastic because that 1 hour really does matter. It's weird. Like, it does. It's that 1 hour shift.
Yeah.
Just down. It's awesome.
It makes a difference.
I think the funniest thing, talking about broken down bodies, is watching you fall down a whole entire porch and look like Peter on the ground.
I dropped my soda, man. I was pissed.
Your
It was Powerade.
Your Powerade went
It
everywhere.
was a fresh, not even a fresh Powerade. It was just my untainted Powerade.
It was undrank.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
And gone.
And it
I miss it every time.
Yeah. It was terrifying, but yet funny at the same time. Funny,
Yeah.
I was laughing because he was laying on the ground and he was like, this fucking hurts. It's not fucking funny. And I was like, but it's still fucking funny because you look like Peter Griffin whenever he falls down the stairs and his leg is all twisted and shit. And he's all fucked up.
And the important thing is you're okay now, so it's even more funny. Because, I mean, you're all right.
In retrospect.
Yeah, it's still funny. It's funny. It's a funny thing to watch a fat dude fall.
It's funny to watch anyone
It's
fall.
Yeah, anyone. Doesn't matter their size.
I will watch anyone fall.
Speaking
Fat
of...
dudes are extra funny to watch fall.
Fat little
Okay.
kids. Little kids are hilarious.
Yes, the little Michelin fucks.
Yes.
There. See,
Because you can
That's-
see it happening, but their faces is what's surprising.
that is child abuse. If
No,
your
it's
kid is like
not.
200 pounds and they're like
At the
fucking
age of 8?
9. Yeah. That's exactly it. Yeah.
Do you think we get shit if we actually did that? That we
What?
learned to play that instrument and followed fat kids around?
You'd probably get punched in the face by the parent, and then you could play it even louder when the parent starts waddling over towards you because they're probably just as big.
Very true.
That's sizest.
That's what?
Sizest.
How is that sizest?
Okay, weightest.
Okay.
Waitest.
it's still... There's a difference between being, like, naturally big and then just, like, fucking forcing yourself to be a fat ass.
Who would force himself to be a fat?
You ever seen My 600-Pound Life?
Yeah, that's...
Sumo wrestling?
No.
No.
My 600-pound life is people who have just eaten because they just have to. And they're addicted to every type of food. And then they're, like,
They
bedridden.
kinda can't move, yeah.
Pancake people is a fucking real term that EMTs use. I'm not even bullshitting.
Pancake people?
Pancake, they're
people.
so big that they lay in their bed
No
and
bone structure.
there's no like muscle to hold them up. That's why they need to use a crane and a fucking saw to cut open a wall to let them out. It's so bad.
Wow.
They don't have they're called pancake people because they flatten out under the stress of them laying down so much. And it's really gross because whenever they flip over the fat that's like on the left or the right side, they're sores because they couldn't move.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it's okay that we talk about this because I'm a fat man, so I give the stamp of approval.
You're able to walk and you're able to fit through like 99.9% of doors.
Yeah.
So,
But the point is
Show me the door you can't fit through.
that I can't fit through.
Yes.
true. 100% of the doors you can walk through. The only thing you have a little bit of difficulty doing is getting in my car
Yeah, because it's
and
low as
Hannah's
shit.
car.
It's low and it's not fat
Yeah.
dude friendly, man.
Or they're cars.
There are cars that aren't fat people friendly, and then there's cars that are.
What?
All right. Like Jacob's Kia, completely fine, solid.
It's because it's square, isn't it?
It could be. Maybe I like squares. I don't
They
know.
advertise using fucking giant hamsters.
Who are fat, so it all makes sense.
I guess, yeah.
You have to be this pudgy to get this Kia.
Right? And then Jacob was, and then now he's not.
Khabib McGregor.
Oh my god.
I'm so happy about the end
How do you
result.
win and lose?
McGregor
I don't know.
fought like shit.
McGregor.
He fought like everybody else that fought Khabib.
He fought like
Khabib's just
ass,
the best,
man.
dude.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he tried his best and it wasn't good enough.
No.
And now he wants another fucking rematch based on the fact that yes, Khabib lost his title and he didn't get paid.
Yep.
But the fact of the matter is that if we look at the fight itself for the fight itself, he yeah, maybe he fought like shit, but he talked a lot of shit and he didn't back it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not fucking saying that's false. I'm just saying Conor did not fight like Conor.
And I'm kind of glad
Because he can't fight on the ground.
No.
he can't. He's not a grappler.
But he wasn't
The
even-
only way
he wasn't
he's
even
lost,
striking
even
like
with
Conor.
Diaz, you
Know what I
choke
mean?
him out if you want to beat Conor. Get him to
Yeah.
the ground.
I think-
choke him out.
I think Conor's actually done with fighting and he just doesn't want to admit it.
Could be.
That's why he does these fights and he does these like championship fights and then they
he
do
just
them
needs
again.
to pick his fights.
Yeah, he
I
needs
think he could still stand up with anyone and knock him clean out. I just
Yeah.
don't think he could fight people like Khabib because they'll
grappling.
wreck him.
They can just pull him down to the ground. I was hoping he would get his arm fucking broken. That's what I wanted. Arm or leg
Dang.
with like a nice
Just
snap.
take him out.
Take him out.
A trainer should have fought Khabib.
For real,
Right?
he's the one who fucking gave him a black guy.
You fucking be up, dude.
Like, and I understand you sacrifice shit when you jump out of the ring and like try and karate kick somebody.
He did. He.
But
It was like at an angle.
to be on that like mountaintop but beating Conor
Just
to
to
be
throw it
dropped
away?
by his trainer.
Yeah.
Right? In a matter of seconds, though. Like, it was just
No.
instantly. Like, he was out there, boom, he knocked him on. Like,
There was a compilation on Facebook that showed like all of the fights he had up to this leading to this last fight, and he after every fight, Khabib was like very generous to each one of the people that he either knocked out or grappled to the ground at the end of the game, at the end of the fight. Actually, yeah, he was just super nice, and he's like, "It was a good fight, thanks." And then he
Connor's
was like,
always the same way. Too.
Yeah, Connor's
All
the
that
exact
trash-
same way.
All that trash talking at the end, he always is super humble.
yeah.
Except for that one interview where he's like, "I want to apologize to fucking nobody."
Right?
But he got 2 titles. That would be pretty emotional.
He did. And was
First
pissed.
guy to ever do it. I don't know if Khabib could do it.
I don't know, yeah.
If he could cut weight and still be as dominant.
"That'd be
True.
cool."
I think. he
I don't know, I
probably
think it might be
could, but
Yeah.
it's a different.
It's a
It'd
totally
be
different
a-
ballgame
It's
at
a
that point.
different feeling trying to fight with less body.
Very true.
Yeah, it's true. I just thought it was interesting because it was second round in. You know, McGregor isn't more than 2 rounds. After 2 rounds, you know he's fucked.
Unless you go to 5.
Unless you get to the very last round. But
You have to beat Conor in the 2nd or the 3rd round, and you have to do it by grappling or submission. anything after that, if he gets in the first round, obviously you're done. If you let him go to the fourth and fifth, he gets a second win, and he probably ends you.
Mm.
So Khabib did it.
Yeah, he did.
He could do it again. I think he could do it again.
Yeah.
Personally,
You
I
can't
think
stop Khabib's grappling. Nobody can.
True.
and that's what's going to take him down. Get him by the leg, get him to the
I
ground.
thought he would do more damage than he did. Kind of
Yeah.
like that beating like a champ.
But he looked tired as fuck
Yeah.
though.
Towards the end of that fight, neither one of them were like towards the end of the fight. Neither one of them were even trying to block a punch.
Yeah.
They were both just eating those punches.
It was a fun UFC experience for that whole entire. All the fights were good. Surprisingly, like all the fights
they
were
were
pretty
actually
good.
really good fights.
Beforehand should have been the championship fight.
They were really good fights.
Pettis and Ferguson.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
Is that the one with all the blood?
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
dude broke his hand on the other dude's head.
Yeah.
He's like, I broke my hand. Blood everywhere.
I've never
That's
seen
great.
Ferguson respect anybody like that.
Mm.
He usually just, I mean, he's a cardio freak. He usually just fucks everybody up.
My favorite moment of that entire fight card was that dude who
Derek Lewis.
who
Yeah,
won and
Lewis.
then just laid down
Yeah.
That
and then took his pants
Best
off.
post-fight interview ever.
Why'd you take your pants off?
because
my balls was hot.
It's my favorite thing.
You can't handle the realness of that guy.
And then Joe Rogan's like, you got the realest Instagram on all of the internet. He's just giving him shit. And then he's just like, in 1 to 2 weeks, Rogan, I'm gonna smoke a couple blunts with you. I'm gonna come over.
I'm gonna go smoke some weed with you.
Yeah, we're gonna smoke some blunts. And Joe Rogan's like, all right, that sounds like a plan. But we need to talk about the fight. Like, you can tell
Right.
Joe Rogan was kind of like, I need to be professional. But,
Because Joe Rogan can smoke weed and still be with the UFC,
yeah,
but the fighters can't.
yeah. It's pretty crazy. I bet that's good. If when I was a smoker of the devil's lettuce, there was some shit, man. Huh? What?
You're just proving you're old, man.
Yeah, pot, weed.
That's
Fucking
devil's
ganja.
lettuce.
Yeah.
Back when I was
Marijuana.
a kid.
Didn't really do any other drugs.
Next thing you're gonna say is fucking doobie.
Yeah.
Fuck
right.
yeah. They have a thing called a glass doobie. It's pretty cool. It looks like it's just a glass fucking joint, basically. You stuff it with weed,
Mm-hmm.
and then it has a little corkscrew that you put into it, and it's all like fire retardant,
So it's a pipe.
basically, but it's all in a little, like it looks like a little blunt. It's pretty cool. I am a fire retard.
It stays lit like a
Like a joint,
joint,
instead of it being like a
so
pipe.
you don't have to keep like.
You've seen them,
That makes
right?
more sense.
Yeah.
I'm not okay. I'm not going crazy.
No.
I go crazy.
But those are cool. I like a lot of the new technology that's come out for weed smoking.
Oh.
For
For the marijuana usage.
It's very good medicine.
It is. It can be.
But it can be so much more than that. It can be fuel. It can, I don't know, it can do a lot. It can do cotton and stuff like that. You can make a lot of products and items and things that people use every day out of it.
Could you imagine having jeans made out of fucking hemp cotton?
That'd be
hemp-
the softest fucking jeans you've ever felt in your life.
Like already,
Sweat jeans.
Boom.
but
Right?
Sweens.
Swings.
Jet pants.
Duets.
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 Instead of jorts, they're duets. That just sounds. That sounds
Jorts?
dirty. Duets.
Nice
Duets
jorts you
sounds
have
dirty.
It's like a disease.
It sounds like something that Pamela Anderson contracted and then gave away. Like.
Oh, you have duets too?
She was the only person in the 7 billion people on the planet that had that disease. And then nobody else could figure out what it was called, so she named it. She named it Duets.
Duets.
All right. Now we have a whole backstory.
I've been Tourette's positive for about 3 years now.
You're one of 2 people. But hemp cloth, like hemp ropes. They could do a bunch of shit. They don't need to grow like actual bud, like
Yeah.
the flower that buds into pot. They could just grow fucking hemp plants.
That's what's like in the lotions and stuff like that, and
In the lotions.
in the lotions.
but it has a whole bunch of medicinal properties, which I think is really cool. It should just be legal.
I know.
Just make it an age, give it an age gate.
Yeah.
Despite the fact alcohol is legal, but it's like 100% more deadly than fucking pot
Yeah.
in every way, shape, or form.
So compared to tobacco too.
Yeah, that too.
Very true.
I mean, granted, you're not supposed to inhale smoke. That's just kind of the natural thing that humans are not supposed to do. We're supposed to just breathe in the air, oxygen. But like, in terms of
But you ain't gotta smoke it, man. You can eat it.
that too, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's different
You
ways.
can vape it.
You could vape it. You could eat it. Eating it is probably the best way to do it.
That's what the
Yeah.
next podcast is gonna be. We're all gonna eat half a dozen pot brownies, and we're just gonna see what happens.
You're fucking stupid.
I didn't say it was a good idea. I'm just saying it's an idea.
And I'm gonna be paranoid as shit, and I'm gonna be sitting here fucking crying in the corner.
I'm just gonna be eating the carpet.
Carpet munching.
Yeah.
That's what you would be doing.
What kind of weed do you guys get involved
I
with?
can't smoke pot anymore. I get too paranoid. I get all fucking like depressed. And all kinds of shit.
I'm just the classic hungry man.
I get hungry afterwards. But
Yeah.
during my high, I'm like super paranoid.
Really?
Yeah. No matter the type. So like it could be indica, it could be sativa, it could be either one. I'm just freaking the fuck out of my mind. And then at first when I used to smoke, never happened. I was super depressed at like 19, 20, and then I tried to smoke to get myself out of it, and it didn't work.
In
And it made it
1985.
worse. Fucking sure. I'm not that old, but fucking sure.
Back when I was a kid.
Back when weed was created,
Yeah.
back in the olden times.
I could get a gram for $1.
I always hated fucking head highs. Way preferred body highs. Because a head high, I just thought I was gonna die.
I get both on both strains.
Body highs are fantastic.
Hate it. I hate not having control of my
fucking
body.
head highs.
I like to dab or like smoke out of a pen.
Mm.
I don't know, I feel more awake and more like energized. If I smoke flower, then I get sleepy. Sometimes I get like angry. But no, like
the
I
exact
don't.
opposite is what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, usually I get like super tired and I don't really want to do anything. But if I take dab or hit pen, then it's like, oh no, like I'm very energetic. I might say some weird shit and like laugh at stupid shit, but
But
I'm
you
gonna
normally.
get things done. Yeah.
That's
So,
why she prefers to dab.
it enhances my
Not funniness.
howiness. No, I'm pretty funny, man.
Funny, fuck you. That's what she should
So
have.
fuck Austin.
So that
I'm
concludes
funny.
the So Fuck Austin podcast. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I remember being. I remember fucking Fort Minor.
Yep.
God damn,
Dicks
he needs
up,
a new album.
Windows down.
Yes. So Wilson is a band. That's awesome.
Yes.
So let me finish my topic, the whole entire idea of the pot smoking, of the marijuana.
Oh, we're gonna finish the subject.
Yeah, we're gonna finish this subject. And then I was thinking about going into music just really quickly about some of the shit that we've discovered.
Wilson, Treyu.
All that stuff, yeah. But I remember when I used to smoke pot like all the fucking time, there was always I think it was sativa was the one that I liked the most.
Yeah.
Because it was more energetic, you could get shit done. But things looked brighter.
Yeah.
Like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
No,
like-
because I can see color just fine.
Like, things, the sun and shit. Yes, I'm colorblind, that doesn't
John's
matter.
colorblind guy.
So fuck
That's
Austin.
not what I meant. I meant like the actual like things in like nature and shit looked brighter, looked clearer and shit. Just fucking weird. I don't know. That was one of the things.
But it does. You're just like, oh man.
Well, it's I don't know.
That green is really green.
Tripping out,
Like
bro.
the lights
Right, it's
reflect,
not
like
normal for like 2 hours.
right, light refracting off of shit. I want those glasses though. I want to know what purple fucking looks like. To be completely
It
honest,
looks like
Purple
that.
fuck
I don't know what that means.
It's right behind you.
I don't know what that
It's
means.
right there.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's purple.
This
See, but you knew which
doesn't
one
look
it
like
was.
Because this is fucking black or gray.
Point is, you knew which one was purple.
It's a color. This is a color. This is not.
You knew what.
Wait, are
So-
you really colorblind?
But
Yeah,
it
so
looks
colorblind.
blue.
So wait, what does that look like to you then?
I don't know what color it is.
That
He
doesn't make
told
sense.
me.
I've
So,
tried to
but
get him
what
to-
does it look like?
I don't know.
I've tried to get him to describe
It
it,
just
and
does
it
it
just
and it just
doesn't.
confuses you?
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it looks like.
Yeah. And red and green when they're close together.
Like, I don't know.
I did a science
But he
experiment.
doesn't understand what
He,
red and
like,
green are close
No,
to?
he understands what green is. He understands what red is.
Oh.
But once it gets close together, he can't tell the difference between the two.
Because
I did a science experiment.
So
with,
you
what
like
was
love
it?
and hate Christmas then?
No,
What was it? Starburst?
Yeah.
No, it was a Starburst. Was it M&M's?
Skittles.
Skittles. I had a red Skittle and a green Skittle. I said, tell me when it's get fucked up. I just kept going closer till we found out.
But it's like,
And what? You got like here? You're like, oh, fuck.
It was like, yeah, right
well,
about
no,
here.
I was like, I can't tell. Because whenever they get too close together, I can't tell the color difference. I have a red-green color blindness. It's probably one of the most common colorblind like types. But the other thing that's weird about mine that they found out is that like blue and purple don't make any goddamn sense to me. They're just like, what color is that? And I was like, I don't know. And they're like, what do you see it as? And I was like, blue or purple. And they're like, which one do you choose? And I was like, I don't know. Because I don't know what either of them look like.
Just gotta
kind
flip a
of
coin, man.
alone. If they're like too close in color, if they're too close on the fucking spectrum of the color wheel and shit, it just fucks it all up. But if it's like super bright blue, certain shades I can tell like immediately what color they are. But if they're the basic like color palette,
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell the difference between
So
the
it just looks like a color, but it doesn't look like gray or black, right?
Say palette.
palette.
Palette? What's
Pellet,
Pellet?
palette, palette.
Pellet.
Because there's pellet,
Pellet.
and then there's palette.
That's what I'm
With the
saying. Pellet,
So now say palette and pellet.
pellet, palette,
Palette.
pellet.
Okay.
Sounds
That's a
she's
new
saying
thing.
Like
Are-
a moist
palette?
palette, like a palette.
Yeah,
Are,
exactly.
Palette.
are you pillow or
Pellet.
pillow?
Oh, and she's milk.
No,
you-
I'm not. I don't say
Wait,
milk.
milk?
Yeah, you did. You do say milk.
Well, I said it then, but I say milk.
Okay. Do you have to think about it?
I
No.
don't know. Now
No.
I am.
No, you don't, because it's a thing. Now it's a
Pillow.
thing.
You want some milk?
Pillow.
Pillow.
What?
Say pillow.
Pillow?
Pillow.
Yeah, she says
Pillow?
You say
Pillow?
you kind of say both.
Pillow?
You kind of say both in the same word.
Pillow?
It's like pillow, pillow. It's like you go
Purell.
Piellow, like that's what you did.
You're throwing in some extra
Pillow.
shit.
Pillow.
I'm riding the fence on both of them.
Is it
Make up your
crayon
mind.
or crayon?
Crayon.
Crayon?
Crayon.
Crayon? Crayon?
Crayon, yeah.
Crayon?
Crayon?
Crayon.
Can you give me the crayon?
Crane?
Crayon.
Because
Crayon.
there's people who say crane.
Ew.
That's wrong.
Yeah, there's people that say crane, C-A like Y-N, or crane. Like it's all
Crane.
just a heh
That's all wrong.
word.
Crayon?
Or there's people who enunciate and say
Crayon.
crayon.
Crayon?
Crayon.
Crayon?
Crayon or crayon.
Crayon?
Celine Dion!
Crayon!
Celine Dion! I was saying I was super fucking tired last night. We were watching music videos or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck.
I didn't
countdowns.
give you shit for being tired.
But like it was funny because
He's not here.
But when I'm tired and you're like, fuck you.
Yeah.
How dare you feel something?
I
Yeah.
slept and then was up at 5 o'clock in the morning and stayed up all day.
You're getting
Things
a phone
are
call. That's
happening.
Fuck 'em, I
unprofessional.
don't know who this is. Who the hell lives in Fayetteville? Fayetteville. Yeah,
Fayetteville.
Texas.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We're recording a podcast.
Hello?
Hi, it's Kenneth there.
You have the wrong number. Please don't ever fucking call me again, please.
I'll be happy to honor your request immediately. Please note it can take up to 24 hours. To
Fuck
see
off,
your
please.
telephone
Thank
number
you.
has been removed from
Before your name can be
You're not being
removed
put
from
on the
the
do not
list.
call list.
No, you're not.
You're not.
I'm gonna get another call and
You
we're talking
are.
the same exact
All you
shit.
had to do was let him talk for like 3 more seconds,
Yeah.
and you would have been.
Yeah, I don't care.
So that just happened live on the air.
That did.
Oh, poor guy.
Poor dude looking
I'm not
for
Kenneth.
a Kenneth.
They use the same name for all their shit.
What if he's dyslexic and he can't pronounce John?
Or what if there was a dude named...
He shouldn't be in a call center that calls for stupid shit.
What if,
Maybe
what
he
if
lied.
a Kenneth had your phone number because you have a Texas phone number?
No, because they do that for all of that shit.
I'm just saying.
They're
Maybe
like, "Hi,
Kenneth owned that phone number before you did.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe he did. Fuck it.
Maybe he did. Maybe he
No,
got tired
Maybe
of them
Kenneth
calling.
is over in his apartment right now being like, I'm not fucking John.
No, he's not fucking John because
No,
I'm
yeah,
not
there
gay.
You're being,
I
you're being
mean-
really defensive about it, though.
A John
just
could
kidding.
be.
Hey, John could. Yeah, true.
It's
this
not
one.
all about you, John.
Yeah.
It's not.
No wonder that guy hung up on
I hung up on him.
you. Yeah, sure.
Marijuana is a very lucrative business
You wanna get high?
that we should all potentially get a hand in.
Don't forget to bring a towel. That's what I was trying to say.
And what came out?
Don't befriend.
Dipper chipper chip.
They're trying to find some.
How do we get Teller to show up? Oh no, we're at the pool. There's a whole bunch of shit. That episode is one of my favorite episodes of South Park. Finding the beat to Funky Town, though, is the funniest part about that.
Yeah.
When was the last... Oh, no. When was the last time you had a burn toweling? Was it 20? 30 seconds? It's great. Music.
Music. Music's and things.
Yeah.
Dicks up, windows down.
Ew.
Wilson's a pretty cool, like, heavy rock band that I found just randomly on Apple Music.
Flopping out the window.
They have a song called House of Fuckery.
Yeah. They have an album that is called something about fuckery.
Yeah,
You
something
can find
fuckery.
it.
Yeah, they're just a rock band that makes awesome, stupid songs. And then some serious songs with stupid videos.
That sounds fantastic.
They're pretty great.
Full Blast Fuckery is one of their albums. Their first
there we
album. No, they have an album before that, which is called Standing on the Reel.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they went in fucking weird territory. They went, like, serious music for their first album, and then not serious music, but, like, really good rock music, and then serious music again with weird fucking funny videos, and then back to weird again with their music. Not, like, sounding weird, but just lyrical content and all. Wilson's cool.
And their logo is skeleton hands flipping you off, making a W.
For Wilson. They're cool.
That's cool.
Atreyu has a new album that just came out today. All That Remains dropped 2 new songs off their new album.
I'll have to check those out for sure.
And oh my god, this new album's gonna be fucking awesome. Because it's an ode back to the original fans, man.
Is it gonna be slamming brutal deathcore?
No, they never were, but okay. They were a metalcore band.
You know what I'm quoting, so fuck you.
Yes. Been listening to a lot of Behemoth, Satan, Helm, yeah. A lot of
Behemoth.
Satan.
Beartooth's new album's fucking dope. Super good.
What's it called?
Disease.
Behemoth was I Love You at Your Darkest. And it's just an album about fucking hailing Satan. Atreyu has a new album. I can't remember the name of the album now. I feel retarded right now. Yay!
Hailstorm's new
In our
album
wake.
was good.
Hailstorm has a new album?
Yeah.
What?
It's called Vicious. I am almost 100% sure it's called Vicious.
Yeah, just a really good. It's gonna be a really good year, end of year for I think the metal and rock community, because a lot of people have been wanting some good shit, and
Yes, Vicious.
a lot of bands are going back to like the way that they used to sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus Atreyu's album. This album is more rock oriented, so it's really interesting. They went like super radio rock, but they're not on a radio rock like studio or record company. So they just wrote it. It's
Wow.
gonna take a couple listens for me to get used to.
Yeah.
See what I'm gonna like more about it. I need to listen to it more. It just came out today, so.
Yeah, and there was a Rock Feed video about some whisperings about a Slipknot video potentially dropping soon.
That would be cool, but I don't think they're gonna release it this year. They'll probably, well, if they do, it'll be in December. Thinking of the whole entire like time frame of shit and how
Yeah.
they do stuff. Because it used to be every 4 years they would do an album after they did the first 2.
Yep.
And then that stopped because it was 6 years between
Because there was death.
Volume 3. Well, yeah, but it was 6 years between Volume 3 and then Point 5.
Yeah.
The Gray Chapter. Or Chapter 5.
Wait, what about All Hope Is Gone?
Oh, wait, All Hope Is Gone and yeah, sorry.
There you go.
All
So
Hope Is
you
Gone.
fucked me
I
up with that
fucked up.
timeline.
I fucked up. All Hope Is Gone and The Gray Chapter were 6 years apart. So that was cool. but I waited 6 years for my favorite band to come out with an album, and now I gotta wait fucking longer for this album to happen.
Wait for the longer.
DJ Miles.
Is
And
what is he?
what's it called? I'm Gone.
I'm gone. Yeah.
He changed the name on me. He changed the name. We called it one name for the longest time, and then I see the release today,
It was never called
and
one
it's
name.
I'm Gone.
What was the name of it originally?
Not one name.
What was the name of it?
Oh well.
Oh,
So it was oh well for
for days.
however long I can remember.
See, I'm gonna go with I'm gone.
And then I
'cause
looked
never
and
knew
it's
the name
all
of it.
I'm gone.
So that's
Oh.
what it is to me.
That's all. What song is that?
I was
So
the
I'm
first
gone.
like on that video this morning because I was awake.
Nice.
Then I subscribed to that channel. Then I realized it wasn't like y'all's channel. Then I unsubscribed because I didn't care after that.
Yeah, so that's a new release. Very excited. Been sharing that all day.
Is it gonna take
It's a
like,
good grooving song, man.
It's gonna take like
It
7
is.
years for it to be approved by Apple.
Like 2-3 weeks. You can find it on Spotify. Usually Amazon Music is already out. Google Music and stuff like that.
Found it on the YouTubes.
The Tubes of the U? Yeah, that too.
Where I listened to the finished product.
It should be on Pandora as well.
Pandora.
Usually you just have to like watch an ad or listen to an ad.
Yes.
And then this week was pretty good for music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This last month has been pretty good for music.
Mm-hmm.
NF is gonna be in Arizona.
I want
November.
to kind of go. That'd be cool.
We're gonna go.
Should try to talk to him and be like, "Hey,
You dope.
But anyways, we're going Arizona, NF, November.
Yeah.
Nathan Ferguson."
Aussie.
Yeah.
Isn't that his name? Yeah,
We'll go
Nathan
see
Ferguson.
Panic in February, I think is when the show is. That's gonna be fun.
I would like to go
I
to
love Panic.
the mega cruise that's happening in October of next year.
Yeah.
You have to unpack that for me.
Megadeth, Anthrax, Testament, Devil Driver, a couple of other bands, Ship, Metal, Cruise.
That's
it.
sounds dope. That sounds pretty dope.
I would like to go.
But you hate the ocean.
I'm gonna be in a big ass ship.
You ever seen Titanic?
Not at all thinking about. We're not gonna be near any icebergs.
I'm saying.
Global warming.
Global warming.
It's a myth. It's all a lie.
That would mean more icebergs.
See, that just stacks up to the to the crime that we
Think about what
discussed
you
that we're
just
not going to discuss on this podcast. But it's gonna be a mystery.
Riveting.
So anyways, my two favorite recent releases. Panic at a Disco, their most recent album.
It was good
That was fucking bomb. That one music video.
with the puppet.
Oh my gosh, it was so freaking crazy. No, with the fighting in the kitchen, in the house.
Oh yeah.
So much blood, loved it. It was great.
Sounded like Clue.
It's Saturday night, yeah.
Yeah.
In the kitchen, in the house.
Which was a continuation.
With the roll.
No, the first
The
video
lead
in a
pipe.
series of videos, which is the newest video, but it takes place first in the series.
Yeah. So now you have to go back and watch it.
I did. When that video came out, I watched all three
In
in
its
chronological order.
Okay.
And it's,
I think that's what I was gonna say. It was in its chronological order, but he said it.
yeah.
I think it should be. It should be Brendan Urie as Panic at the Disco, since there's no real band anymore and it's just him.
Anyways.
Yeah.
He can still be Panic at the Disco though. Like I said last time. We
Yeah,
discussed this.
It's just weird.
Because you don't have to be a solo, like one your
It's
name
just a
guy
name.
as a solo guy.
But I mean, if we have that argument, then it should still stay. You know, what's his face? The fucking emo kid from My Chemical Romance.
Gerard Butler.
Him, Gerard Way.
Why did I say Butler?
He could be an emo kid.
He could have been an emo kid in Scotland. We don't know.
Gerard Way. It could just be him doing his solo shit, and he can go by My Chemical Romance.
He could. He owns that band.
I don't know,
He
but they
started-
said Sublime with Rome, like they added him because he
Yeah,
was the
'cause there was
only odd one
backlash.
out.
There was backlash.
You're back.
Because he can't be part of the band Sublime. Original dude died.
Yeah,
They should have stopped.
but I mean,
That's how I
same
feel.
shit. Just people cared a little
Yeah.
bit more about them.
No, they did. There was a unique sound with the original vocalist. It
Yeah.
was that ska-inspired reggae, beach rock
Oh yeah,
that, like, Pepper
definitely.
has. Pepper's cool as shit. If you've ever listened to that type of music, Pepper is really fucking cool.
Pepper is really good.
I like them a lot. They're really dope. Architects is coming out with a new album this year. So is All That Remains. Yeah. But there's just a bunch of shit that's going to happen.
Crossfaith dropped a new album.
Crossfaith did drop a new album.
I still haven't listened to all of it yet.
It's super dubsteppy. Yeah, it's got a lot of electronica.
A lot of whoop whoops.
Some of the songs
Whoop
do have a lot
whoops.
of that type of shit.
Drop the bass.
Bum, bum.
In mixed with the metal that they make, so it's pretty interesting. A lot of hardcore metal fans are not gonna like it for
Yeah.
obvious reasons, but
No.
no,
I could have said
no.
Human Centipede.
no one said Human Centipede at all.
Doug Dimmadome with a dim del dim. Yep, I fucked that up.
That's why I just mumble.
Once we have people that like our shit, we should challenge somebody to count every single time we fuck up talking.
So Jeffrey Dahmer.
So Jeffrey Dahmer.
The dyslexic devil worshiper sold his soul to Santa.
Here we go.
Hail
And
Satan.
that's how the world came to be.
Hail Satan, pass the ammunition. Trump made the argument that he was being fucking, like, thrown to the bottom of the list by Google whenever they would search for Trump. It's funny as shit. I was
Well,
like, it's
yeah,
a search
someone has to
engine.
manage the search engine.
No, we don't want his filth spread across this land.
He's the president.
Just kidding.
His filth is kind of all over the land.
I know. It's kind of gross.
Like the moment he
His filth
did
is
that.
this land.
Yeah, pretty much.
I own this country.
You're his filth, John.
You are.
Get used to it.
How does that make you feel?
Filthy.
Mm-hmm.
Make America great again.
Gross.
There we go.
Violated.
Second term.
The sad part is that he might get a second term.
What do you mean? He might.
Gary Johnson.
Jesus.
The only person that could beat Trump is Obama.
Yeah, and he can't run again.
Or Khabib.
Or Khabib. Yeah. He's not even a citizen, but he'll get it.
No, a lot of people lost a lot of respect for that guy. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Obama? Yeah.
No, Khabib.
That's tough.
What?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Cool. Closing statements.
This is Twisted Glass Productions.
Bye.